Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with 25 card pickup by Calvinball. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6, exactly once each. We also have thermometers in the grid. These increase from the bulb end. So this is the bulb, the little circle. So whatever this digit is, say it's a 2, we have to get bigger here, so we can't go down to 1. So we could go to, say, 4, and then here we have to get even bigger than the 4. So we could be a 5 or a 6. We can't go back down to 3. It's bigger than the 2, but it's not bigger than the 4. Just keep getting bigger along the thermometer. And then we have these two columns highlighted in red. This is column 2. This is column 5. We count left to right. And whatever digit goes in column 2, say a 4, that is the column that the 2 goes in. So 4 puts a 2 here. 3 puts a 2 here. 5 puts a 2 there. Column 5 works the same way, but it tells you where the 5 goes. So if this was 3, we'd put the 5 in column 3. If this was a 4, we put a 5 in column 4. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, we have some 4-cell thermos. I'm going to pencil those first. So how do you think about penciling these? There's a few ways, however you'd like to think about it. Having multiple tools is always helpful. So first way is we can think about the minimums. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the minimum way to increase. But we also know that the 6 could end up in the tip. And so here we could go 6, 5, 4, 3. And then we just have to fill in the gaps. This could be 2, this could be 3, this could be 4, this could be 5. Another way to think about that is think about the minimums, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 2 degrees of freedom because it's 4 length, maximum is 6 length, so we're missing 2 digits. Those 2 degrees of freedom mean we get 2 more digits on top of our minimum. So 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. It ends up with the same result, of course. So here we can do 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to think about what that means for our indexing, because the only way the 2 is here is if this ends up a 3. Which would break the thermo. So this is not going to be a 2, and that's not going to be a 3 as a result. So that means the 2 ends up in one of these two. The 1 or 2 puts it here. Now that means this can't be 3 because it could not be bigger than this one. And now this can't be 4 because it could not be bigger than this one. So removing the minimum digit cascades forward. Here, the 5 ends up in 5 or 6, which means it can't actually be here. If this were 5, this would have to be 4, which would be no good. So this is 4, this is 3. All right, let's clean this up. And we can do the same thing over here. This says that 5 is in 1, 2, or 3. That's fine. This says that 2 is in 4, 5, or 6. That's also fine. We can remove 4 here, though. So actually the 2 is in one of these two. Oh, right. So this can't be a 4 anymore, which means the 2 can't be here. So that's 3. And so now 2 is over here. Sorry. 5 is over here. This can't be 3 anymore, and so that places the 4. Okay, so it was symmetric. I thought it had to be, but wanted to make sure the logic worked both ways. Alrighty. So what's next? Next, I want to talk about kind of an entropy, natural entropy that happens in column indexing. So it's actually fairly simple to understand here because we've got 2 boxes. So let's say this was, this places the 2 and this places the 2, right? So we can't have them both place in this box or both place in this box. So one of them has to place in this box, which is going to be in the 1, 2, 3 range. And then the other one needs to place in this box, which is going to be in the 4, 5, 6 range. So for any of the vertical columns, you know there's going to be one from 1, 2, 3 and one from 4, 5, 6. And so we got to go to order. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6. But we know this can't actually be 6, and this is 5 or 6. So 4 or 5 puts a 2 in one of these two. 5 or 6 puts a 2 in one of these two. Now, you'll notice in this column, that means 2 can only be here. I just noticed these 2's lined up, which tells us not here and not here, we know. And so the 2 ends up here. Here we need the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they could be any. But anyway, 1, 2, 3 means the 2 ends up here. 1, 3 here means the 5 ends up in one of these two. 4, 5 means, oh, now the 4 would put a 2. Yeah, the 4 did put a 2 there. So that is 4. And now 5, 6 puts a 5 in one of these two. All right, this 5, 6 puts a 5 in one of these. Oh, 2 in one of these two. We already have that. Sorry. So now that this is 1, 2, yeah. So this is 5, 6. This has to be low. This has to be 1, 2, or 3 in order to place the 5 somewhere over here. And then this is low, so this has to be 5. 0, 4, 5, 6. This is high, so this has to be low. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. If this wasn't a 1, it would have to be a 5, right? We only have 1, 5, 6 left. Can't put a 6 on a bulb. 5 would force 6 here. It would work. We'd put a 5 here, a 6 here, and then this would end up 4. Because of the 5 ending up there. A 1 is very free here. But this is never 3 or 4, so this is 2, 5, or 6. Now, we know this isn't 5 because the 5 is over here. According to that. So we're 2 or 6. 2 would force 1, which would put a 3 here, and that would actually work too. So it's symmetric in that way. All right. So what am I missing then? 1, 2, or 3 says the 2's in here somewhere. 4, 5, 6 says the 5's in here somewhere. 5's in one of these. 5, 6, 1, 3. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, this 5, 6 pair. So that's a 4. 4 places 5 here, which places 6 here. Which makes this a 5. 5 means 2 goes there. 2 means 5 goes there. So the 2 is placed here as well. Up here we get the 6. 6 puts the 2 there. Okay. That's not 2. We get the 1 and the 3. 3 puts 5 there. All right. That's 6. That's 1. 1 puts 5 there. That's our 5, which puts 5 where it is. That's our 6, which puts 5 there. Looks like we're doing well here. This is a 1, 2 pair. Oh, this is known. This is a 4. Let's clean up a little bit. Not a 5, not a 1. 2 digits left here are the 1 and the 6. They're resolved. That's 1, that's 6. So that can't be 1. 1 is placed in the column here, and that puts the 2 there, putting the 2 there. Self-references, 3 puts 2 there. All right, it should just be Sudoku from here. That's a 4. This is a 3. Down here we need 1 and 6. So that's 1, that's 6. And then this is a 3, and this is a 1, and we're done. Cool puzzle, Calvinball. Yeah, it seems like the symmetry break was here. Or somehow the 5, 6 pair causing it. That was interesting. Maybe this is part of the symmetry. Yeah, there isn't. This versus this, and then this here, all break the symmetry of these two. So it's most of the clues that break the symmetry, actually. But yeah, that's 5, 6 pair. I don't know why I didn't spot it earlier, but that was very helpful. Cool. Well, how'd you do?